Hi, it's Reid back with more tech headlines for you. Give us a like if you think about it. If you enjoy the reports, hit the like button. And you can also subscribe by clicking the bell icon. You'll know when each new report is up and ready for you. Well, here's a move that'll evoke no joy for any quarter except for maybe Apple's sales folks and bean counters and advertisers. Apple Maps is getting ads. TechCrunch.com reports it's starting to allow advertisers to target customers on Apple Maps, starting in the U.S. and Canada. This will happen later this summer. The ads will be available to any size business that has a physical location and has already created a business listing on Apple Maps. Users, meanwhile, will see the ads appear next to relevant search results. Apple is folding this ad offering under Apple Business, which includes integrated email, calendar, and directory service. Now, this is irritating, but really just Apple getting into the party because Google has had ads for years, and theoretically this could tack on billions to Apple's bottom line. The FCC is banning all new routers not made in the U.S. unless they've already received FCC authorization. According to Gizmodo.com, it doesn't prohibit the import, sale, or use of any existing device models that the FCC previously authorized. The rub is this. Right now, it doesn't appear there are any routers made in the U.S. So why did the Federal Communications Commission do this anyway? Well, it's all because of a series of attacks and hacks the last few years. There's a loophole that will continue to allow foreign routers, though. There's always a loophole. If that product is on the so-called covered list of products and services that, quote, pose an unacceptable risk to the national security of the United States or security or safety of the United States persons. That's an acceptable risk, actually. Well, that sounds like impenetrable government ease, but basically what it means is if they've got the FCC stamp of approval, they'll still let them come in. And most of these routers that do have approval, conditional approval, are made in Taiwan, Thailand, and Vietnam. Google's rolling out a new version of Android Auto. Android's been the good open source infotainment system, but now the new software will be more of a car control system. TheVerge.com notes that as cars become more and more a rolling computer, a unified software system will be a plus for a lot of car makers, or so Google thinks. Google is promising faster over-the-air software updates, better voice assistance, and more proactive vehicle maintenance alerts. Non-driving functions like climate control, lighting, seating adjustment, they'll all follow under Android's control, and the system will move beyond basic infotainment and create what they're calling a unified ecosystem of features like remote cabin conditioning, digital key management, and personalized driver profiles. Now, for car makers, the unified Android Auto means spending less on developing their own expensive software systems. This sounds pretty Orwellian right out of the gate, but Anthropic is now getting into the game of AI agents that can take direct control of your computer desktop. Ars Technica.com reports that this will be for both Claude Code and the more casual, user-oriented Claude Cowork. The agents can now point, click, and navigate what's on your screen to open files, use the browser, and run DevTools automatically when necessary to complete tasks that you've given it. The new feature is now available for Claude Pro and Max subscribers using macOS in what Anthropic calls a research preview, and they couch this with this. That means the system won't always work perfectly and will sometimes require a second try for complex tasks. And Anthropic says completing tasks via the computer use also takes much longer and is more error-prone than performing the same task via connections or doing it yourself. I'm Reid, and you're Technified for now.